aspirant of English language. Welcome back to my channel. Today there is a person who is quite significant, I can say. Let's meet him. His name is Gopi. Already I have made 2 videos along with him. It is a third video. So let's see how he is feeling, how he was, each and everything. So hi Gopi, good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening. I'm doing great. Nowadays, my physical pain is getting reduced. I may have mentioned certain things in our previous session. So the pain has been mitigated, and I'm getting back to my old life. I'm just enjoying my time watching web series. So far, I can say this Saturday has been so kind, and I was able to see some of the happy moments every now and then. I have not spoken with anyone. I'm supposed to speak after this meeting. So this day was pretty good, I can say, in compared to all the other few days in the past. I would like to ask, how was your day?
Okay, so Gopi is getting betterment in his pain, I can say. That's a nice thing. All right. You may get speedy recovery. Again, I'm gonna tell you. Fine, no worries about the such injuries and all. With the time, with the passage of time, I can say you will be okay. So not an issue. And you are asking about my day. So let me tell you, it is a weekend, right? There is a weekend, but still I had to go to school. I went to school. I spent my day there. Entire day I was there along with my devils. And so overall I can say I had a hectic day. Yeah. Anyways, nevertheless, so Gopi, how was your work and all? Did you work today, or it has a off day for you?
Yes, ideally it was my day off. However, I was supposed to work for another person. That plan was cancelled because I felt a bit more pain for around half an hour. So I was not able to log in today, and I'll be able to swap for that person tomorrow or next week. So I didn't work at all today. I just focused on making some videos and watching some entertainment videos on YouTube. That's how I spent my whole day.
Okay, so Gopi, these days I can say you are obsessed with making videos. It sounds like you want to achieve that native speaker's place where you can stand, get by, and walk only in English in an English land. Isn't it something like that? It might be the plan there in your mind.
Not exactly like that. Actually, some of my best friends are little busy these days, so that gives me plenty of time to concentrate on my YouTube videos. Other than that, to be honest with you, I just communicate with people on Saturday for more than 3 or 4 hours. You know about me. So since my friends are little occupied with certain things, I am focusing on these areas, just checking out whether I have got any options in YouTube career to build it up. So other than that, it is nothing. On top of all, I'm getting good content. I'm getting good content from internet, and that makes me post at least one video per day. And as I told you, nowadays I'm going through some physical and mental issues. By posting such videos, by concentrating on this video making, helps me keep my mind out of such agony. That's why I'm keep posting videos. That doesn't mean I'm trying to become a competitor to advanced level YouTubers. Just it is. I'm just doing it for my mental peace. That's it.
Okay, so for the sake of your happiness, you are doing all these things. Moreover, moreover, earlier in our last conversation, you have spoken about something that is still there in my mind, and I didn't want it to keep for the something called grave and all. I didn't do that. So just want to ask you. You mentioned there that you are running your two YouTube channels, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so dear Gopi, a question just crossed to my mind, right? That is, speaking of YouTube channels, I mean, one channel it is quite enough for a single person, and all I know is that Gopi is a single person, right? He doesn't have any other kind of Gopi along with him. So, what made him to create two channels?
Actually, both my channels were created 6 months ago. Both are affiliated to Spoken English Improvement. One is with completely in English, English through English, and another one is it is English through Tamil language. Since my mother tongue is Tamil, so I thought why not post English related content in Tamil language. To be honest with you, I was able to get lots of views from for my shorts, and that made me motivated, I can say. And due to certain unnecessary situation, due to certain unexpected moments in my life, I had to quit my journey from there. However, over the last 40 days, I've been posting videos every now and then. If I were to tell the truth, I would say I'm not focusing a lot on my regional language channel. I'm completely focusing on English through English channel, that is English with Gopi. So I'm not maintaining both those channels with the same pace. That is the truth. However, when I started these two channels, I was so motivated. I would keep posting videos like anything, especially short videos. So nowadays it has been bit reduced, and to be honest with you, I'm going to restart that channel as well. And my English channel is giving me a bit of confidence, and it is helping me to improve my spoken English as well as other skills as well. So I would like to apply it in my Tamil channel too. So that's the case. In order to answer to your question, I'm not managing both those channels at full strength. So my focus is completely on one channel right now. Having said that, I'll have to focus on the other channel after 2 or 3 months. I wish I could run both these channel with the same pace.
Nevertheless, in long run, you will get benefit for sure. However, just in the course of listening to you, something was stuck there in my mind. As you have spilled the beans, okay, now there is no use of crying over the spilled milk, right? So let me ask you something, Gopi. It is quite important question, I can say, right? See, what made you to create your own YouTube channel? For what purpose? And see, make sure that English to English sometimes sounds okay, because people who are bitten by this English bug, they are going to learn this. Okay, they are definitely going to get something through your channel, through your channel, where you are just speaking in English language. You are neither using your neither using your native language, not other language except English, right? And so the thing is that, as you said, you are feeling getting motivated, right, by virtue of these channels and all. So the question is that, what made you to create that kind of channel and content as well? Content it's okay, but what about those people who belong to your community, to your place? Are they able to understand this language? They might not be asking, they might be asking that, Gopi, could you please come up with the content where we can understand in our native language and all?
So far, I have not got such comments because in my Tamil language channel, I have mentioned it in a proper way. I have named my Tamil channel in Tamil. So whomever is subscribing, so they don't. I don't think they have the curiosity to ask such question to me. And in my English channel, sometimes I get Hindi comments. I find it a bit difficult to understand. I'll just use ChatGPT to translate it and provide them the proper reply. So, in order to answer to your question, I would say I have never received such comments. And earlier, I thought let's start only one channel and let this be a complete full-fledged English so that it could also become my practice. Then I also thought why not teach English through Tamil, because that was giving me lots of assistance in order to prepare my vocabulary. I think you are not aware of my Tamil channel, so that is in Tamil name with different attribute, I can say. You can't find Gopi in that channel. It's a different name. Okay. So in that channel, I think I have posted more than 150 shots. Each and every shot were in Tamil language, and each and every shot wouldn't even last long for more than 40 seconds. I would say 80 to 90 vocabularies I have posted, and then sentence structure, I believe, because I didn't visit that channel for quite some time. So I never received comments saying, Gopi, please explain this thing in our regional language, because whomever is subscribing must be aware that I'm going to post only Tamil content in my Tamil channel. And by God's grace, I didn't receive comments like, Gopi, please speak in Hindi or explain it in Hindi. I didn't receive such comments from my English channel too. If I receive such comments, then I have to be little honest with them. I don't know any other language apart from English and Tamil to speak and write.
Okay. I feel pity for you. Why, sir? Because whenever I post something, always people they're like, ma'am, could you please teach us or tell us something in Hindi? Since they are all aware of this Hindi language, they want any single kind of content in Hindi, because that this is the only language where they can immerse themselves, right? They can drag themselves in order to understand. So in terms of letting them know about something, I should have to contemplate over this language, which language should be good for them, because on people's demand, I can say I am doing all these things. Sometimes they love this kind of conversation as well. Those people who are probably like good in this language, they can understand each and every single like sentence, and sentences as well as like vocabs as well. All right. Anyways, nevertheless, but yeah, I must have to admit, and I must have to come up with a big ovation for Gopi, because he is maintaining two channels and he is focusing towards his career as well. I don't know, I really don't know. I'm clueless how he is spending his time, how he is managing all the things at a time. It's a really, big deal, Herculean task, and you are doing that. That is what I'm telling you. Big apples for my end to you.
Thank you for that. So initially, I thought it would be really difficult to maintain both the channels at the same time. But when you have got the excitement, I'm sure you can maintain even three channels. My excitement got little bit reduced in the month of June due to lots of things on my plate. That's why I became little bit inactive in my Tamil channel. I so want to ask sorry to some of the subscribers. However, I'll be able to restart my journey over there, and I'm little bit overwhelmed. I can't say little bit. I know I'm so overwhelmed with the response I get from my English channel too. So that is, keeping me post lots and lots of videos in my English channel. So thank you for it, and I'm hoping to continue it till the end of this year. And I should not let any circumstance to stop me to stop posting videos in my channels.
As you have acknowledged that anyhow you want to accomplish that, it will definitely happen, and that will be a red letter day for you. There is no doubt in it. Even though who the hell someone else to create a room for a doubt. So not an issue. You will get that kind of success in your life super soon. Fine then, Gopi. I have a question. Just just a question from my end to you. Could you please tell me, people they are asking, right? How someone has to how someone has to learn a language where they will not stuck, where they will not come up with the practice as well due to the scarcity of time and all you can say. So, would you like to suggest something such kind of people who are just aching for this language but they are unable to give the proper time? They all the time they just have window time.
See, if people are complaining that they don't have enough time to practice English, they don't have time to focus on productive stuff, I may not be able to be in complete agreement with them because everyone gets 24 hours. It is all about their interest. Yes, priority matters. Their priority may let them to focus on lots of other things instead of English. However, some people may have got plenty of time, but still they say that they don't have time at the end of the day. So, especially students, by the way, why? Because youngsters can get their interest at any point of time, but students they have to grab it when they have plenty of time, because students, I believe students do have lots of time in their hand, and unfortunately they are not able to utilize it in a proper way. So, first of all, I'll just imagine a student has got lots of homework and school activities, and that student doesn't have time to focus on English. For them, I would say just focus half an hour. Just focus half an hour. If you are feeling overwhelming with this half an hour, you can also go with 15 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes of speaking, 5 minutes of reading, and 5 minutes of thinking. If you focus on these three areas, I'm sure you will be able to improve your spoken English. Yes, it is going to take long period of time because you are spending only 15 minutes a day. However, I can give you the guarantee, if you practice this for 365 days, you will be able to speak fantastic English. So, and when I say 365 days, your mind must be telling you, oh, these are these many days I can't practice. 15 minutes is so high. If you start coming up with all these excuses, you may not be able to taste the fruit. So, first, start and do it for just 30 days. Within 30 days, you will definitely realize your improvement. If you're not able to see any improvement, even a bit, then you can take a call. You can quit it. You can completely focus on your personal activities or your studies. So my simple advice is focus just 15 minutes. 15 minutes would be pretty good, I would say. Some of you guys might be wondering why is this guy talking about the same thing that he had mentioned in the previous session. Why I'm mentioning the same, because we have this problem. A large number of people have got this problem. They don't have time to practice English, even though they want to speak good English, but still they don't have time to practice English. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you from experience. I practiced English for 1 year and then I stopped speaking, and then I literally lost whatever I had gained. So, in this case, in your case, if you are a beginner, I would definitely suggest you to practice at least 15 minutes. I could even say that 15 minutes is a maximum time. If you're not able to practice for 15 minutes, practice for at least 5 minutes a day. But if you're practicing for 5 minutes today, don't practice after next week or after 1 month. Do it every day. Even I could even go, or I could even stoop down to practice for only 2 minutes every day. Just speak to yourself for 120 seconds and do it each and every day, and you will be able to feel the improvement at all cost. So 120 seconds is not that big a deal, I would say. If you are going to your school or if you're going to your college, I'm sure you will be alone for at least 120 seconds in your life every day. So during that time, do something related to English. If it is speaking, that is much appreciated. If you feel hesitant to speak to yourself or ChatGPT, at least I would like you to start reading Instagram quotes or memes or messages. So through that way, you will be able to inculcate English indirectly. My last point is, if you guys are still not convinced, if you guys are still not convinced with my half an hour of practice that I said in the last session, and 15 minutes of practice I said in this session, and 5 minutes of practice that I said 1 minute ago, if you are literally not convinced with me, then I would say, just surround yourself in English in a way. If you're watching Instagram reels or YouTube videos in your regional language, convert it into English. Go with the same entertainment in English language. If you're watching cooking related videos in Hindi, watch it in English. If you're watching stand up comedy in Hindi, watch it in English. Or something, whatever it is. If you're watching cricket commentary in Hindi, watch it in English, through which I'm telling you, English will at least be a part and parcel of your life. It will take time to speak English. However, you will be at least in this zone of spoken English journey. That's all I would say. It is a bit critical. When I get a chance to explain in deep, I will definitely explain it more detailedly. For the time being, I'll just stop. If you have any other points regarding whatever I have said, Anju, you can connect it and put across, please.
Acceptable, acceptable, Gopi, I can say. See, we haven't taken any kind of contract of anyone else's, right? But yeah, being a learner, if you have a burning desire, if you have any kind of appetite within you, so you can take your own contract, right? Which will assist you to learn this language in a proper way. As you have mentioned, it's depend on you how you are using your mind. You should have to be with that sense of urgency. You should know where you have to use your mind, where you are using, right? Likewise likewise I can say, as you have said, the words which were being used by you for the learners are absolutely the perfect thing. Let's see whether they are going to live up to your words or not. However, it is such a big deal, I can say. Who wants to learn a language, those people, they can stoop to any level to get this kind of knowledge, fluency, and ways as well. So let's see. Precisely, I'm telling you, that is an out and out truth. That is the veracity. Fine. That is, Yeah. So I appreciate it, Gopi, and I can say thank you so much for being here with me till this time.
Thank you for having me here. And I completely enjoyed today's meeting, and I got a lots of exposure to give advice. And whomever is watching it, don't think that I'm trying to scare you guys by telling lots and lots of days. And don't think you can't improve your spoken English at all. It is just a fine line. If you cross that line, if you start putting your action, obviously you can improve your spoken English in no time. I am giving 365 days to be in a safer area. You can even improve your spoken English within 365 days. But I personally tell someone to wait for at least 365 days, then evaluate. That's why I'm always going with this big number. So don't get scared, and you might be listening to the same advice again and again, because that's what I have done. That's why I'm able to speak English fluently. And if you do the same, you will be able to speak fluently very well. And you must be watching many other YouTubers' advice. You can also follow that. And that's all I would say. Yeah, that's it. And other than that, thank you for having me here, and thank you for giving me lots and lots of space to talk in this video, Anju. I completely enjoyed it, and you have made my Saturday evening more productive. Thank you for it.
Profound thanks, Gopi. Profound thanks. And let's see, your advices, suggestions are really valuable. I'm telling you, for those people who wants to learn a language, who wants to they wants to show themselves on top of all, where everyone wants to stand out among the people as a successful. Here I can say like a fluent speaker. So let's see. Let them give it a shot. How they are going to do that.
Yes, absolutely. My last point, in my spoken English journey, few people literally surprised me. When you put that question, people don't have time to practice English. I have met few people. They used to be a teachers, and they handled their teaching work. And after coming back home, they were able to improve their spoken English. How come they were able to do? I used to have all these thoughts in the past. They handle school kids, and once they come home, they are supposed to take rest, but still they force themselves to improve their spoken English, and their spoken English is getting top notch these days. So when that person, or when that community of people are able to do, I'm sure students can definitely do. So yeah, it is up to them. Anyway, that's all I would like to say. uh, Thank you.
None other than, can you tell some- none other than Anjum was there who was doing these things. I know that Gopi was mentioning her name. All right. It is called passion. It is called, spirit, I can say, where people consider themselves that they are hell bent to do something, as I was doing in past. All right, Gopi. It has been, I can say, like probably approximately around 30 minutes. Right now, it is more than enough for the people to listen. So right here I can say that it is had better for us to wrap up this session right here. So let's wind up this session right here. Okay,
Okay,
see
see
you
you
on
on
next
next
session.
session.